What's new, YouTube? C0l3.covers here, back with a brand new video. And today, as y'all can tell by the title, this is the intro, man. So welcome to C0l3.covers. This YouTube channel is specifically inspired by my graphic design business, C0l3.covers, at C0l3.covers on Instagram. Make sure you guys check that out. Also, I'll link down my portfolio and stuff like that, so you guys can look at my portfolio and see all the things that I've made over the years. So yeah, basically this channel is based off of my graphic design skill, right? So you're probably wondering like, oh, what got you into graphic design? You know, what made you want to start this? What made you? And I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. So, you know, what got me into graphic design, right? But before we get into that, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe down below. Join the team, join the movement, join the, I don't know what this is, what should we call it? The community. You know what I'm saying? I want to create a safe space for artists to, you know, share opinions, share their thoughts. So don't be afraid to leave comments down below. Yeah, just share your ideas too. It's a lot of creatives out there. There's a lot of creative people. Art is it means so much to me. Art is definitely one of my passions. I love art. When it comes to drawing, painting, writing is art. You know, even, you know, fighting is art. Martial arts and stuff like that. Like, it's just art to me, man. It means so much because the reason why it means so much to me is because there is no right answer. And you know, I've explained this to multiple people. Art has no right answer. You know, in school coming up, I was never good at math. I was never good at science. I was never good at, you know, all these other subjects. But some reason for art, I could always get art right. And you know why I could always get it right? Because, you know, I would make something and I would still get an A for effort. You get what I'm saying? They was giving out A's for effort for art, you know? So, but yeah, nah, all jokes aside, art just, there is no right answer in art. And that's why I like art. There is no correct answer. So basically, I can look at a piece and, you know, generate an answer or thought in my head, and the next person can look at the piece too and generate something completely different and a whole different perspective from what I thought, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I like art. It just brings people together. It brings ideas to people. It brings out your creativity. It makes you see things that, you know, you might not have saw in the painting, or you might not have saw in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So what got me started with graphic design, you're probably wondering. What got me started with graphic design was, you know, I always wanted to start a business. And I just didn't know what business to start. So, you know, I tried clothing. I mainly just tried clothing. I thought, like, you know, let me make a clothing brand. But then I came to the conclusion that, you know, everybody's doing that nowadays, right? You know, I kind of wanted to stand out a little bit. So, and I had a hard time answering the question, like, how could I stand out with this brand? What's my story behind this brand? You know what I'm saying? And I had none. Like, I was just in it to, you know, I was just thinking about the bread that was coming with it. But I didn't think about, you know, manufacturing, you know, logos, designing, none of that, right? So it's kind of ironic that I actually became the designer instead of making, you get me, instead of selling the clothes. That's kind of weird. But anyways, that's besides the point. Yeah, I always wanted a business. And I just didn't know what to start with, right? So then one day, I was just on PixArt, you know, just randomly, I don't know what I was doing. I was just on my phone. I was bored. Like, I was bored. And mind you, I'm in college at this time. I'm in the dorm room. So a lot of my days, like, they weren't as productive, you know what I'm saying? And going back on it, you know, I wish I was a little bit more productive with my time and my energy, and I got more involved on, you know, campus and things like that. But, you know, just one day, man, I was just scrolling on my phone and I was just playing around on this PixArt app. You know, I think and I've always been into YouTube, so I already knew about PixArt. I used to use PixArt to make my thumbnails for my videos, right? But this time I just started making like I don't know what I was doing. I was just making a Polo G graphic, right? So I made this Polo G graphic, and, you know, I thought it was kind of fun, you know, and I actually I was like, this wasn't too bad. Like, it didn't look too bad. I can put a picture here. This was the first graphic I ever made, right? So, and I made this graphic, and I'm like, okay, you know, I wasn't thinking nothing of it. I wasn't thinking I was about to turn this into a business, right? But then, you know, I look up on my wall, and mind you, I'm in college, so my room was decorated. I used to have all these album covers on my wall, right? So I'll just have a whole bunch of them. And just to name a couple was I think Lil Wayne, the Carter 5 was on there, the Carter 4, excuse me, or the Carter 3, which I forget which was Lil Wayne one I had on there. I had Lil Wayne on there, I had a Chris Brown one on there, I had Young Nudie on there. It was just a variety of artists that I had on there, right? So I'm like, okay. I'm like, then the idea hit me. It was like, what if I make what if I make cover art for artists, right? And at the time, I'm thinking it's cover art. I'm not thinking of it as graphic design, because graphic design and cover art, they go hand in hand, right? I'm not thinking of the two, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking they're completely separate things. Like, basically, they the same thing, right? They fall into the same category. So I'm like, so originally I just wanted to do album covers, but I've expanded from that. I've done clothing, I've done flyers, I've done logos, I've done motion graphics, I've done a whole bunch of variety of different things, right? So I'm like, yeah, but from when I started, I was just thinking I was going to do album covers and stuff like that. But you'll be surprised what you get asked to do when you have that skill, you have, you know what I'm saying, that eye for it. And if I'm looking down, man, I got my notebook right here, because I tend to run out of things to say, and I tend to lose my thought real easily. So right, so how long have I been doing this? I've been doing this for 2 years, and I have right here 2 years and 9 months, right? I've been doing this for a little minute, man. So 2 years, 9 months. So I got a little experience in the game, and I'm also still learning. So I kind of want you guys to, when you guys watch this channel, I not only want you to gain some knowledge, but I also want you to watch my journey as well. Watch, you know, me grow, and maybe this can inspire you to do the same thing. Maybe you like graphic design, or you might not even know that you did like graphic design until you watch this video, right? But I want you guys to get inspired. I want you guys to, you know, see that, you know, success is possible. Because I got a lot of, I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of big opportunities coming up. I'm speaking it into existence. I can't see it yet, but I have a good feeling that there's a lot of great opportunities that are coming up, and I want you guys to be a part of that. So with that being said, I'm gonna go into the type of content that I want to make for this channel. So expect to see speed arts, definitely speed arts. Expect to see design breakdowns, vlogs. The vlogs is gonna be crazy on this. Vlogs is gonna be crazy, man. I can't wait. I really want to do creative processing vlogs. Like, not vlog, that wouldn't be a vlog per se. That would probably be like just like a behind the scenes type thing. So BTS, designer tips, creative processes, and did I say design breakdowns? I think I did, but design breakdowns. So I'm actually very excited about this series, because I have a bunch of art lined up that I want to break down with you guys. Because, you know, art is great, but there's also a science to it. There's also a formula to art, and you know, I went to class for this. You know, I've also did some studying on my own, and experience is always the best teacher. So like when you're making things and stuff like that, you want them to be eye appealing. You want it to be appealing to the eye, but you have to use certain elements. You have to use certain designs to make it appealing, right? So design breakdowns, not just my own designs that I'm willing to break down, but I want to break down other designs too, like the Kanye West graduation album cover. We can break that down. That's an idea that I had, or you know, just any. That's the first one that came to my head, right? Because I already had that idea. But just any album covers, you know what I'm saying? Or any designs in general. Because I just don't do album covers. I've actually branched out into doing like sports stuff now. So I've been doing sports. I've been having fun with that as well. So just anything that we want to break down, let's break it down. So how often am I planning to upload? So for this channel, I'm planning to upload, excuse me, right now once a week. So this will be this week's video, this introduction, you know, quick little introduction, nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying, just to get you guys a little familiar with me. I know I haven't really spoken about me too much, so I'm gonna get into that, but I've been speaking about the business and stuff like that, the brand. So yeah, just probably once a week for right now. I actually am in my senior year, my last semester of my senior year of college, right? So I'm in my senior year, last semester. So trying to graduate in May. So yeah, just expect one video per week. If I do, the most I'll probably make is probably two videos a week. I actually do have another YouTube channel, C0l3, aka Cole. You guys should check that out. That's more like inspiration. That's more like self-development things. And yeah, so expect go check that channel out too, man, because I'll be uploading on there too, and I'll probably put it in the bio as well, so you guys can check that channel out as well. But yeah, expect one video per week until things can change. Things always change, man. You should never stay the same with anything that you do. So I'm expecting that to change, of course, but for right now, to start, I'm gonna just be making one video a week. And as far as that, just a little bit about myself, man. Yeah, man, so right now I'm in school. Like I said, I was in my senior year. You guys can probably tell I don't really talk about myself that much, right? But yeah, though, like senior year, about to go to school, graduate. My plans after school would probably be to, I want to work for, and I don't want to be, I don't want to work a job for the rest of my life. Like, I don't see myself doing that. I eventually see myself being an entrepreneur and a creative directing. You know what I'm saying? I really want to do that. Photography, videography, specifically music videos. I see that in my future. And just being a whole creative. And I want to be able to make this and turn this into like production. You feel me? A production company where, somebody comes to me like, yeah, I want this done. And I've actually seen this. I watched this on the show. What was the show called? Dang, I'm blanking out right now. It was actually on the show. I'm blanking out right now. I can't think of it on the top of my head. But they just had a new season come out. Rhythm and Flow, right? On that, they actually had a guy that kind of does the thing that I kind of want to do. So he would take the pictures. Then he would, first off, the artist would come in. They would say, okay, I want this, and this. This is what I want for my album. This is what I want for my cover art. So then he would go in. He would take pictures of them, right? Then with those pictures that he shot, he would go in, Photoshop, and make. That's what I want to do. Like, I want to be able to make a joint from scratch. That's my goal. I want to be able to make it from scratch. I want to be able to shoot it, edit it, you feel me? Market it, put it out. You get what I'm saying? It's like, that's my ultimate goal with this. Will I get there? We'll see. But after college, I plan on doing some marketing here and there for different companies. Marketing specifically with, I really want to work with the NBA or the NFL. I grew up watching those, and I just want to work for them. So I want to take pictures, I want to do graphics, stuff like that. And on the side, I'm working with artists as well, because I do love music as well. So I love sports, I love music, and I love art. So I'm trying to put everything into one big, mold everything into one big ball and sell it to y'all as a product. You get what I'm saying? So that's just a little bit about me. Yeah, I'm in college right now. But yeah, y'all, I ain't gonna draw this video out any longer than what it has to be. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe down below. Join the team, join the community. We'll come up with some words, we'll come up with some slogans. I kind of don't want it to be the same as what I was saying on the other channel a little bit. But yeah, join the community. And I'll see y'all guys in the next one. Peace.